Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Wood. Welcome to Wood's Wild Wonders. Wood's Wonders sometimes if it's on shorts, but welcome. Today, it is definitely going to be wild. We're going to discuss NPCs, non player characters. We're going to talk about Star Talk, which is another podcast. I'll get into that. Not mine. And we're going to talk about simulation theory. All of this seems very, very over my head, and it probably is. But either way, stick around, stay tuned, sit back, try and relax, enjoy this. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around through that intro. I know that it is just the copyright free music from YouTube. I do not have any kind of intro set up just yet. I would say I'm working on it, but I don't honestly know if I am working on it. We're just letting it roll. As I've mentioned before in other videos, and I think my first episode on this podcast was that no sponsors, no supports, just me speaking whatever's in my brain, and sometimes it gets wild. Maybe it's wonderful, and maybe it's just wonder. So, I was listening to a podcast. It's called Star Talk, and it's hosted by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Hopefully, I said his name correctly. It's a great podcast, viewed millions of times over. I would never dare and put myself in his league, but I will say that he has done what I expected him to do, and he has triggered thought. So he talks a lot about the wonders of the world, um, astronomy, not astrology, astronomy, stars, the sun, travel, space, all of that. And it's fantastic. If you get an opportunity, please go check it out. If you're into the science, stuff like that, go check it out. He's incredible. That being said, he had an episode on a week ago where he spoke with Lawrence Fishburne, who is an actor, played a major role in kind of a known film called The Matrix. Now, they break down the symbolism and the Matrix and what it is and everything. I'm not going to do that. They're the professionals. They're the ones that lived it, experienced it. We got a scientist that verifies the accuracy of it, plus the guy that's acting in it. Who am I to do anything other than exist and appreciate the episode? But that's not to say that it didn't spark some thought in me. And enough so that I've thought about this for a long time, and then hearing this kind of made me think, you know what? Why not talk about it? What else do I have to do? So I'm going to talk about it. So, they bring up a couple of things. I need to sit up straighter in my chair, first of all. Okay. They bring up a couple of things. First of all, Neil talks about waking up in the same body as the same person every single day. And why doesn't he wake up as somebody else every day as something different? I'll kind of touch on a part of that, but not really. But that kind of was like, you know what, that's okay. But then he also talked about simulation theory, which is an idea by a philosopher named Nick Bostrom, who says essentially if we have the ability to create like a computer universe, a computer world, to the point where we can give the people that live within that simulation free will, or make them believe that they have free will, that they wouldn't know they were in a simulation. So he's kind of along the same idea of the Matrix. If you haven't seen the Matrix, I don't know where you've been. Go see it, and then come back and you can understand. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure all of you have seen The Matrix. But he says then, if one society or one simulation or the beginning has progressed far enough that they've created this simulation that the things living within that computer simulation think they have free will and they think that they are able to do that, that they would advance enough to then live in a to create a simulation that another group lives in the simulation, and it goes on and on and on and on. So then they say, okay, well, where are we at in that simulation? Well, we're either at the beginning and we're learning because our AI and everything is still kind of getting off the ground, or we're at the very end where our simulation hasn't advanced enough yet to create the new one to send down the line. So we have to be one or the other. Okay, what does that have to do with what I want to talk about today? Well, it got me to thinking. I real quick, I have to say that The Matrix, Interstellar, and Inception are three of my favorite shows, and hopefully we'll cover the other two on another day. But today, the idea that sparked from The Matrix. What if, for example, right now, I am the main character? To quote the young kids today, I'm main character. I have all the aura. I am it. Everybody else that exists around me are NPCs, non-player characters. What if? Because if I think about it, I don't. There's cars driving. Let's say I take off on a. I go to the store. I'm going to the store and I'm driving. There's cars. Well, I've played video games where there's cars. I don't know who's in that other car, or the ones that go past me, or the ones. Even if I get in an accident, I don't know that other person. But who's to say that that person in that other car isn't an NPC? Because technically, they are. They just exist in a world in which I'm the main character. They do nothing for me, they just drive by. They create the illusion of traffic. They make me think that there's other people out there living. Okay, well, what about family and friends and loved ones, kids, all that? Well, okay, if technology and if we're so advanced, AI, we can have a discussion with AI, and it's AI. Sometimes it does things wrong or whatever, but it we we can have a conversation. I can have a conversation on my phone with AI, and there's different platforms that use different ones, and it will talk back to me. I can answer back and forth, boom, 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 boom. Sometimes it gets it wrong, sometimes it's a little weird. Well, I ask my family things, and they give me answers. So maybe they are just advanced NPCs. So when you play a game, let's say you go to the fisherman on the wharf, and he offers you, you can sell me your fish or buy a lure or whatever, for example. So it gives you two options. Okay, those two, boom, boom. I pick this one. I pick option 2 that gives me result A, for example. So, okay. Well, when I go to the grocery store now, I go buy things, and the people checking me out, if they still do that, because most of it's self-checkout, they will give me, here's your total, here's what this is, did you find everything okay? Yep, cool, I'm on my way. They're an NPC. Everybody's an NPC. Even my family. They help me experience things. They help me to feel like I exist currently right now and have all these feelings. And they exist for that. So if AI has progressed to the point that I can have a conversation with it, why couldn't I be conversing with other NPCs that are just more advanced? Even, for example, if you look at first person shooter games, or the big games that are out there right now, and you have squads. So you have 4 guys that jump into a game together, and but I'm the main character. I am my character. If the game is won, I win the game. My other teammates might get credit. They might boost whatever their stats are, but I still get credit for my game. Without me in that game doesn't play. Sure, they could play it on their own, but I don't know that. Do I? I don't really know that they play. I'm just there. I am there for my game, just like I am right here, right now, speaking for my game. I'm the main character, so I am talking to all of you, which might be 7, it might be 70. But I'm talking to you as NPCs, non-player characters. I'm the main character giving you guys information that you'll respond back to me with. So I don't really know that everyone else in my world, in my existence, aren't just NPCs? What if I am the main character? What if it is all me? What if that other simulation was created and I'm living in that simulation and I'm the character for that simulation? I feel like I have free will. I technically could go do whatever I wanted right now. I could just get up and walk out and go do whatever. Now, maybe my processor isn't upgraded to the point where I can go do like great things or invent things. Maybe my processor isn't there yet. But maybe I'll get there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what learning is I'm trying to upgrade my CPU to get me moving along. I don't know. But this episode really got me thinking about me as the main character and everyone else as NPCs. I sure hope that's not the case because I really love a lot of people that are close to me. And for it to, at the end of the day, just be over, well, that would be kind of sad because then it would just be me all by myself or not, even as a simulation. I just poof and I'm gone. So I really hope that's not the case, but it does make me wonder and make me think because I can only think of a memory of the things that I've done previous to today. I my mind tells me they happened because I feel like they did happen, but I don't know that they happen anymore because it's a memory of something that happened. And every memory is replaced by the memory of that memory, which then creates what? Just an idea. So I don't know that I existed before today. I don't know that I existed. I mean, I do. I believe that I do. I'm just speaking, but it really feels like I'm the main character all of the time in this existence. So all of you non-player characters can come at me and explain to me how you're the main character in your own simulation, and maybe you will be, and maybe you've tapped into my AI software and you're trying to put a virus in. I don't know, but it just got me to thinking. So I told you it was going to get wild today on Woods Wild Wonders, and it is sure wild, and it's sure making me wonder. I don't really believe that it's all that. I believe that I do exist and everyone else, but I also there's so many people that I don't know that they exist because there are so many people. I don't know what I see on TV and the internet is always true. What if it's just a simulation of something to make me believe that there's an existence out there? I don't know. I did upgrade my CPU at one point and my data, so now I can speak two languages. So, you know, in the Matrix, Neo learns other languages and martial arts. Like, it's incredible. So maybe that's all it is. I don't know. I don't know. Something to think about. But I do believe that I do wake up the same person every single day in the same existence every single day, whether I be the main character or it's actually real. I am me. I am Wood. I hope, because I have some great ideas on Interstellar and also on Inception that I would love to cover on future episodes. And maybe we'll hit those two in the next couple of weeks because this was wild. Anyway, go check out Star Talk. I guarantee you, if you're into the science stuff, that latest episode with Lawrence Fishburne, you will love it. It's great. I can't say enough good about it. I give them all the credit in the world for getting me to think about this kind of stuff. And so with that, I will end my ramblings about NPCs. Thanks for listening. Not that you had a choice because you're my NPCs. I am the main character. I am Wood. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.